Yo, what is good, YouTube? We are back with another video. Today is August 10. Let's just get straight into the recap. I do need to be honest with y'all boys first though. I did break my rules. We did take a dub today, as y'all can see, but I did break my rules. I took a trade on Sunday, and so I was down a band coming into Monday open. Essentially, we tagged an hourly gap, and there was a 15-minute bearish gap above it, and I was looking for shorts because I didn't think the move that we had got was the real move. And so I just got finessed. I think it might have been like in this area right here or something. So coming into today, into market open, I was down a band, and yeah, we had to make that back, right? So let me show y'all a narrative coming into today. We have a coming into today, I was low-key bearish. We see that we're getting a nice pullback. Obviously this pullback will be going into a high time frame bullish PD array to where I can now look for longs, but this initial move off the open was showing me bearish signature. So coming into today, yeah, I wanted some type of shorts, maybe into a high time frame PD array, maybe sweep some lows, and then we'll go from there. As you can see, we had this hourly marked out, and we also had this hourly that was forming because it would have closed at 10 a.m. open. So this was my highest time frame POI that I was looking at. We also had this hourly bullish gap that we already see was mitigated, and then we had this, let me go down to the 30-minute. We had a 30-minute gap right here, which I'll show y'all. We had this 30-minute gap, right, and then we had this 30-minute bullish unmitigated as well. So potentially looking for, coming into today, I was looking for JUDY shorts out this 30-minute gap, and it was also a 15 into this 30-minute bullish gap to then look to go back up to the upside, right? It was also a 15, as I just said. And then if we come to the open, we can see that we did tag this 30-minute gap, but just barely. And just seeing this, I knew that it wasn't a real sweep, right? So I'm definitely looking at this low to get swept out and then look to potentially take longs higher. Off the open, we manipulated higher, and we tagged into the 15 and the 30-minute bearish gap. And right here, I did want to see those shorts, as I was talking about, play out. But if we go down to the 30, there was no way for me to get involved in this play, and we ran instantly. So I was pretty disappointed in the fact that I couldn't take those shorts. But we ended up distributing into this 30-minute gap, sweeping out this internal low that we had into a 30-minute bullish. Now I'm looking for a Judas long, essentially, and I think it's like the most Judases we've had consecutively. And so we leave behind this 30-second gap, and I'm looking at it. If I like it, I don't know, and I see this nice V shape, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm in. You feel me? I like this V shape, but this 30-second gap was just a little bit too big for my liking, so I wouldn't have been able to get the best R. You feel me? Because if I take this off the inverse close, I have a 80-point stop with TP1, you feel me, negative R, this hourly maybe. So that was something that concerned me, but it's like, it's a Judas, so I'm gonna take the first play. So I did take this play right here, and I closed it out pretty early. As you can see, my SL was right here. Obviously I should have my SL at the lows, but I didn't like the way that price was moving, and so I was gonna wait for a resweep, and then I would look for another chance to, what's it called, I would look for another chance to take longs. And off this minor loss right here, I would think I took a $200 loss right here. And once again, I'm coming into the open down a band, so the loss from Sunday and this loss was a $1,200 loss. And then it's like I need to do something, right? So I'm waiting, and we see market sweep out this low, And right here, I once again like longs again, but there is just no entry. And we didn't leave any time frame, any lower time frame inverse, but we did have this 1 minute, and I didn't front run it. As you can see, we have this tiny 1 minute. I'm going to go ahead and delete this as well. So we can see that we have this tiny 1 minute, and usually I wouldn't take a gap like this, but it's like I really like this V-shaped recovery that we had. We got a nice sweep of the lows. We're in a 30-minute bullish gap. I like it for higher. I just need to find a way to get involved, and this 1 minute gap was that way. Now what are my draws? We have this 30-minute gap that we initially tagged into off the open, so I'm looking at this potential high as my break-even point. And then I go to the hourly. We have a few gaps, right? Once again, we have this hourly gap right here that could be a point of interest to then send us lower, and that's how, you know, market moves. So I take a play off of this 1 minute inverse. I take a play off this 1 minute inverse, and we chop around a little bit, but we do end up running. And I did oversize on this trade, so I was supposed to size 4.5 micro, so 5. I sized 10 micros because once again I'm down on the day. If I size 5, I'm only making a band, so I would have been break even, but I oversized, so I made actually more than I needed to, or not more than I needed to, but I did have a net positive day, right? And then we just ended up chopping around this area in this range. Let me show y'all boys P&L. So as y'all can see, I am up 5,400 on the day. Let me just show y'all one account. And I don't like, I guess it's cool that it shows it on Sunday, but since it's the same session or same trading day, I low-key feel like it should all be on Monday, but that's just a little you feel me, but it's not that deep. Anyways, we are $300 away from passing the accounts, so I'm probably thinking I'm gonna take a play right now so that I can have accounts ready for Asia or for New York AM tomorrow, Tuesday. So I'm probably gonna be looking for a play during Asia session if I could find anything, just to get a quick bid off. I only need 300 to pass these accounts, and then they will be funded. So it's like it makes sense to look for a play now instead of wasting a AM open on $300. So honestly, I'll just look with y'all real quick, see if there's anything crazy I could find, I should say. We have this 4 hour kind of already filled. You might see a bounce off of it though, I'm not gonna lie. We have this 4 hour right here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if there's anything too crazy. I like, we have the 4 hour. We're gonna create this 1 hour in an hour, I guess. 30 minutes. New York PM. I got these. New York AM. New York PM. We just took out this low. So yeah, maybe a sweep of this AM low, tag the 4 hour, and we see a push up. That's probably what I'm looking for today. Let me see if there's a 15 I could get conch shorts. We did have conch shorts right here. That'd be that would have been a nice play to have caught. I guess this is kind of nasty though. I'm probably not gonna look for, I'll probably wait for market to give me something, but yeah, that's my trade for today. I hope your boys caught a dub. If not, keep grinding. If not, stay motivated. Why not us?